Was that Beth Wallace's mom I just saw leave here with not one, but two hot guys?
Yes, your eyes do not deceive you, Kay. Who'd have thought it, huh?
Wow, she looks so much younger. Did she have work done?
Well, after a fashion, yes.
You gave her a makeover with your dark magic?
I had no choice. She discovered my witchly powers.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yes, that's putting it mildly. Hello, baby. The woman's blackmailing me. Making me do her bidding day and night. She owns my soul, or she would have had one.
She doesn't know that I have any extra powers, does she?
Always thinking of Kay, aren't we? No, of course not. Most of the time, you seem to forget that you're on familiar terms with the dark side yourself.
What if she tells people about you?
She won't. Not as long as she's enjoying the magic charms that Endora and I can cook up for her.
Well, if you mean like those two hot guys you just left here with, then I think you're safe for now.
You look as if you could do with a little magic yourself, Kay.
I don't even know if magic could help. My entire family's just fallen apart, and it's all my fault.
Oh, come now.
Oh, it's easy for you to shrug off. It's not your little sister who's involved with some low-life drug dealer. It's not your big brother who's now burned down that creeps club. It's not your dad who's been fired as the police chief after being dumped by the woman he loved.
Yes, your mother, Grace. Queen of the tomato soup cake.
Yes, my mother. It's all because of me. The one word, I could have blown Ivy's cover and kept my parents together. But did I do that? No. Not me. I was too mad at my mom. Too self-centered to think about what it would do to everybody else in my family. So now, thanks to me, my incredible immaturity, my entire family has just gone right down the tubes.
Well, I know all that, but what's made you feel so low, dear?
Hello?
Mom, is that you?
Ethan, where are you?
We're at the police station. We've been arrested, along with Noah and Dad.
Oh my God, how did that happen? What happened?
Mom, just calm down. Listen to me. We've been charged with assaulting Jessica and her boyfriend, Spike.
I'll be right there.
No, Mom, we need bail. Is Gwen there?
No, not at the moment, and I don't think I have enough, thanks to Julian owing me back alimony. Don't worry, I'll think of something.
Any news on that couple that ripped off my money?
Not yet, boss, but we're working on it.
Now, how hard is it to find those two amateurs, huh? They need to be taught a lesson. A permanent lesson. If you get my drift.
Oh, yeah, boss. They're gonna be DED, dead when I get through with them.
What have I done? I mean, first my mother warns me, and then Ethan warns me, but do I listen? No, because I have to do things my way. And now I've thrown myself in with Alistair, and I'm not going to be free of him ever again. He is the most vile, despicable person I've ever met. You know, he's not even human.
Wait, just listen to me. It is not too late to disentangle yourself from Alistair. You just call him, tell him you made a mistake, and you can't go out to dinner with him.
Right.
Right.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay.
What could that be at this hour?
Teresa Lopez Fitzgerald?
Yes.
Sign here.
Thank you. Who on earth? Uh-oh. Looking forward to this evening. I promise you a night to remember. Alistair.
Ah, there you go, little man. You have got to be tired from all this carrying on. I know I am. So is it just a colic or something else making you miserable, huh? Do you know if you wanted the moon, I'd give it to you. Hey.
Hey. Hope you don't mind. I want to come by and see Miles.
Oh, look, man, it's a bad time. Miles has been fussing all night, and I just got him to calm down. Don't want anything else to set him off.
Yeah, I'm not anything else. I'm his dad. Chad, I know how to be around him.
Look, man, I'm not saying you don't. Okay, it's just been a long night, so.
He's my son, Chad.
Biologically, yeah. Legally, He's my son now, and I make the rules. You can't see him.
Chad, come on. Look, we can't be over. I love you with all of my heart. We're soulmates, remember?
No, we're not.
Oh, Sharon, how can you even say that? After everything that we've been through, the tragedies, the past lives together?
They were different. In those lives, you didn't cost me my son.
Sharon, come on.
No, Luis, I don't want to fight about this anymore. Right? The simple fact is that if you had believed me when I first told you that Marty was my son, he'd be with me right now. The three of us would be together. But no, I lost Marty, so you lost me.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
You don't have to wait here with us. We can handle things by ourselves.
Pilar, I have every right to be here. I didn't want to mention this, but if anybody is where they're not supposed to be, it's you. These are the Crane grounds.
Hasn't there, been enough friction to go around for one evening?
Yes, there has. We're all upset. We're concerned about Luis and Sheridan. I want to be here for my daughter. You want to be here for your son.
Reasonable, isn't it, Pilar?
Reasonable? I think that I have been reasonable for more years than I care to count. Now, if Catherine wants to bring up her rights as a mother, then I think she should listen to what I think her maternal instincts are all about. While you were in Mexico all those years with my husband, I was the one that was there, not only for my children, but for Sheridan as well. She was lonely and frightened and confused. And she had no one but that monster of a father of hers. I was the one who sang her to sleep on the few nights that she was allowed to be home. I was the one who wiped away her tears.
And I will never be able to thank you enough, Pilar, ever.
No, right about that. There's nothing you can do to make up for the time she lost with you.
I know that. But this is now, and I'm here now. I love her very much, and she loves me very much. I have a right to be here, whether you like it or not. Well, I pray that Luis can convince Sheridan that their love is strong enough to survive even this.
Laura, I am praying. But this just goes so deep. And Sheridan is completely devastated over losing Marty again, and I know exactly what she's going through from my experience. This anger and this pain and this grief, they're just not gonna go away. Not even with time.
I know. I lost my Antonio, too.
I'm sorry, but I can't accept what you're telling me.
Well, you're going to have to. Because when I look at you, I don't see a man that I want to spend the rest of my life with.
Don't.
Who didn't love me enough to believe me. I see a man who took the word of a vicious, violent, psychopathic kidnapper over mine. And maybe I could have forgiven you for that, but not after what happened today.
I told you that I've been trying to get Marty back.
Well, not
hard enough. You know, as far as I'm concerned, you intentionally let Beth get away with Marty. And I'll never forgive you for that. Or forget. Surely you don't want to be with a woman who feels that way about you.
Sheridan, I love you, okay? I would rather die than be without you. No, I understand that you're upset and that you blame me. That's fine. I blame myself. You know, but I don't see anything that should come between our love. God, I can't believe that our past lives mean nothing to you.
You know, you keep bringing that up, and I really wish that you wouldn't. Because I've been thinking about our past lives, the Titanic, ancient Egypt, the pirate ship, and there's been one common thread through each and every single one of them.
Yeah, exactly. That nothing would stop us from being together.
No. The fact that in each and every lifetime, we failed to get married. We were separated by death.
Well, that's not happening to us now.
In some way, I almost wish that it were. Because right now, you are killing our love, Luis. You're killing it as surely as if you were driving a stake through my heart.
Miles is suffering from a bad case of colic. And it's too late to bring him to the doctor tonight, but I'm bringing him in first thing in the AM and get him checked out. See if they can't give him something for his pain.
That's a good idea. I'll go with you.
That's not necessary.
Right, I said I want to be there.
Look, Fox, why do you have to make everything so damn difficult? I mean, it's bad enough with Whitney all over the place about her own son.
Well, that's Whitney, that's not me. I'm completely consistent when it comes to my son. And I want to be there for him no matter what. I'm sure you'd understand that if he was your own flesh and blood.
You're right. I'll tell you what, I'm going to call you first thing in the AM and give you a time. Hey, Miles, it's okay, man. It's okay.
Let me do something.
No, just go, okay? Just go. Oh, Miles, what is it, man? What's wrong? How can you put us all in this terrible situation?
You can't keep these flowers from Alistair Crane. You gotta toss them in the trash and tell him that you're gonna cancel the dinner date.
You're right.
But that doesn't mean you're really gonna do it, now does it? Well, you know what? I'll do it myself. Now, here. Make the call right now.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
Just, I need a few minutes to figure out how I'm gonna say this, you know?
Okay, but I gotta get going. But just promise me you're gonna do it. Okay? Promise me you'll keep your word and call and cancel the date.
I promise.
I don't know what I would do without you.
And frankly, neither do I. See you later.
All right.
Ah, Teresa, you're in for quite an evening. We both are.
Honestly, Kay, I don't get it. I thought you hated your mother. I thought that was the reason that you kept Ivy's secret and let Grace believe that she'd been married to David Hastings, when you knew he was an absolute fraud all along.
Well, that was before I watched my dad's heart get broken. And before Jessica went wild
And before you had your own child.
Yes, gosh, Maria has totally changed me. I mean, now I see how childishly I was behaving. I miss my mom. I miss her just as much as Dad and Jessica do.
Yeah, now that I have Endora, I understand that special connection between a mother and a daughter.
I should have never let Ivy get away with that stupid lie. I should have stopped her when I had the chance. Because if I had, my mom would still be here, my parents would still be together, Noah would probably still be in grad school, and Jessica wouldn't be involved with that loser guy. Maria would have her grandma. How could I have made such a colossal mistake? How could I live with myself after what I've done?
That was Ethan.
he and Sam and Noah have been arrested.
For what?
Attacking Jessica and her so-called boyfriend, Spike.
But he's a creep. From what I understand, he was selling drugs out of that club of his, treating girls like they were garbage.
Oh, he deserves everything he gets. I don't blame the boys for going after him.
But how could the cops arrest them?
Well, you seem to forget, Fancy, that thanks to you, Sam is no longer on the police force, and the policemen who are, they're all in Alistair's pockets, and they do what he wants, not what's right.
I know you hate Grandfather, but he's not evil the way you make him out to be.
Honey, you have a lot to learn. You think you know your grandfather, but you only see one side of him. Believe me, the rest of this town knows the real Alistair Crane.
You're just jealous.
Not even close. Oh, it was the happiest day of my life when I stopped being a Crane. Fancy, you don't know the power of your last name yet. And you opened a nasty can of worms when you went whining to Alistair about Noah. Who knows where his revenge on the Bennetts is going to end?
But I didn't mean for anything bad to happen. I was just talking to Grandfather, filling him in on my recent adventures. I didn't ask him to go after any of the Bennetts, even Noah.
You didn't have to, Fancy. He has been looking for a reason to get Sam for years, and you handed it to him on a silver platter.
I said I was sorry, Mother.
Good. Then you won't mind giving me the money to bail them out.
Money?
Please, I'm sure your grandfather gave you a hefty allowance when you came home. Try to do something different this time, Fancy. Try spending it on someone else instead of just yourself.
He did give me a little cash.
Please, Fancy, just give me the money so we can go bail them out.
The Grandfather gave it to me for...
Now, Fancy. You know, better yet, why don't you come with me so you can see firsthand the havoc that you have caused?
You are my passion for life.
All right, Miles, now, listen up. This is the king, the man you're named after. If anybody can help you calm down, it's got to be him. God, if Miles Davis can't help you, I don't know who can. Except for your mother. You know, she's made it real clear she's not going to come every time you start crying. So look, it's just me, you, and the music. I just wish it helped.
Stop punishing yourself, dear, really. The problems in your family are not your fault.
Yes, they are, Tabitha. All of them. Everyone. I mean, even Noah has been affected by my duplicity. All because I joined up with Ivy to get my mom away from my dad. I was just so mad at my mom that I wasn't thinking straight. How did I turn into such a terrible person?
You didn't turn into anything, Kay. I've told you numerous times, you were born with a special gift from the dark side.
Well, I don't want that gift, okay? I want to do good things, not bad things. I'm not like you, Tabitha. I'm never going to be like you. I got to get out of here. I mean, is there any way that you could watch Maria for me? I got to get some fresh air, and I got to clear my head.
Of course, dear. Run along.
I wonder what's taking them so long. Really thought they would have worked things out by now.
So this is it, huh? Is that how it all ends? No, I don't want it.
I can't wear it anymore. It just makes me too sad to look at it.
All right, well then, why don't you just keep it someplace safe? Because I'm banking on the fact that one day it's not going to make you sad to wear it.
Look, the sooner you get your things, the sooner you can leave. That's if you still want to go look for Beth and Marty.
Of course I do.
Sweetheart, did you work it out with Luis?
Where is he?
He's packing. He's leaving Harmony. He's gonna go look for Beth and Marty.
Okay, well, what about the two of you? Were you able to work things out?
Look, I really appreciate your concern, but now's not the time.
Hey. I guess Sheridan told you I'm leaving to go find Marty.
Yes, but she didn't tell us
Don't worry.
exactly.
I'll be fine, okay? I'll keep in touch.
I can tell by the way that you're not looking at each other that you didn't resolve your rift.
But that's Sheridan's choice, not mine. Go ahead, Sheridan, tell him you can't stand the sight of me.
Sheridan, please.
Sweetheart, I know you still love him.
Please don't badger her, okay? This isn't her fault. It's mine. I should have believed her months ago. She was right about Marty. Now Beth's gotten away with our son. It's all my fault, okay?
Luis, it was not your fault. Even the first DNA test showed that Beth was Marty's mother.
Alice is the one who helped Beth get away with
Look,
Marty.
please. I just don't want to hurt Sheridan anymore, okay?
You're not even wearing your ring.
Look, I'd really just like some time alone, please.
Let me stay.
Not now, Mother. Thank you.
I don't even know when I'll see you again.
When I find Marty? Look, I'm sorry, all right? Just tell Paloma and Teresa that I'm sorry to leave them such times of turmoil, okay?
They'll understand. Just be careful. Please be careful. Please.
Let him go, Paloma.
You call me, okay?
Bet.
Listen, you know, I know you've never forgiven me, son, but, I love you, and I'll be thinking of you every day that you're gone. I hope and pray that you come back with Marty.
Not as much as I do. But thank you.
Can't even skip a stone. Dad always said, I can't even do that. What's happened to me? How to become such a nasty, selfish bitch?
Ah, watch it, will ya?
Box?
Yeah. What the hell are you trying to do, Bennett? Huh? You trying to kill me or something?
Not like I knew you were there.
Well, judging by your attitude, it's really not like you would have cared. What's wrong with you?
You really want to know? You?
Me?
Well, not you specifically, but your whole damn family.
What? Not more of this ancient feud between the Cranes and the Bennetts again, right? I mean, okay, come on. Come on, tell me, what have we done to your perfect little family now, huh?
You name it, you've done it. I mean, thanks to your family, mine's in shambles. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Aya! Huh. You can bring the suspects out.
Don't pout, Fancy.
It causes wrinkles. Besides, it's your fault they were arrested in the first place. But I told you, all I did was tell Grandfather I had a few problems with Noah.
Noah Bennett. That's all he needed to hear to go after Sam. And when are you going to learn you cannot have an innocent conversation with your grandfather? He is vicious and he's cruel.
Not to me, he isn't, Mother. He's wonderful to me. Anyway, I said I was sorry.
You're going to have to do better than that, Fancy. You're going to talk to Alistair, and you're going to convince him to undo what he has set in motion. I want all of the charges against Sam and Noah and Ethan dropped completely. But, no. Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Nothing much bruised, except my ego. You know, it's strange being on the other side of the bars.
Ethan, are you okay?
I'm fine, Mother. Thanks for nothing, Fancy.
How dare you? I just used my own money to bail you out.
What a sacrifice. You're gonna have to wait until next week to buy those new Prada shoes.
Jerk. I try to be nice, but you act like the idiot you are. You should be down on your knees thanking me.
In your dreams.
What can I do for you, little man? I wish you'd tell me what you need. Better not be Fox again. Whitney, oh my God. Well, I thought you said you...
I know. I said I wasn't gonna come by every time Miles started to get fussy, but I was out walking and I found myself, I don't know how, actually, on your block, and I heard Miles cry.
Huh. I know how you wound up here. You knew Miles was having a rough night and you couldn't stay away from him. You had to be with yourself.
Don't push it, okay, Chad? I just want to make sure he's okay.
Oh, he was all settled in for a while after you left, but somebody stopped by and got him all riled up again. I'm having a hell of a time settling down again.
Let me give it a shot.
Like magic. All he needed was his mama.
He looks like a little angel, doesn't he?
Mm.
You know what? Maybe he's hungry.
I'll get his bottle.
God, Martin. I cannot believe what just happened.
Yeah, Luis must be so torn up inside.
More bad news? They didn't find Marty, did they?
No, Mija. Beth managed to escape with little Marty. She could be, I don't know, out of the country. God. Who knows where they could be right now?
Dear God in heaven.
Well, to make matters worse, Sheridan broke up with your brother.
What? Why? 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 They love each other and they need each other now more than ever.
I know, Mija. Luis tried to talk to her. We all did, but Sheridan's adamant. She feels betrayed by Luis for not believing her that he was really her son.
Oh, this has got to be killing Luis. Where is he? I want to talk to him.
No, we left him at Sheridan's, but he made...
That's good, right? Because then there's a chance that they can still work things out. They have to. They're soulmates.
Ay, Teresa, surely you've learned by now that nothing survives what Alistair Crane wants destroyed.
What does Alistair have to do with this?
Well, he's the one that helped Beth and Marty get away. He's the one responsible for Luis and Sheridan's breakup.
It's like I told you earlier. That man is a monster, and he pulls all the strings. And he will hurt anyone
was not on his side.
You miserable bastard. You've finally done it. You've broken the hearts of two people who committed no crime but to deeply and truly love each other. Destroyed Louise and Sheridan, Alistair.
Better late than never, Catherine.
About one last hug, huh?
Don't make this any harder than it already is.
You know, you think that I've betrayed you? That somehow that I lost faith in you? Sheridan, I made a mistake, okay? Yeah, it was a pretty damn big one, you know, and it looks like I'm gonna spend the rest of my life paying for it, but I'll make this up to you, okay? I'm going to find Beth and Marty, and I'm going to bring your son back to you. And then if you still don't want to be with me, then, well, that's your choice. But as God is my witness, I will find your son.
You know, it's killing me. I can't calm him down. I keep thinking it's colic, but I didn't know it could be this bad.
Yeah, me either. God, I can't stand to see him so miserable.
I know. I feel helpless.
God, please. Please make him stop crying. Please, God, make my son feel better.
Please tell me that you are not reconsidering accepting Alistair's help to get Jane back, because you told me that you wouldn't, Teresa.
Listen to me. I still think that Alistair is the most vile creature I have ever met, but what you just said made me realize that I would rather be on his good side than on his enemy's list.
God, Teresa.
Mama, look what he's done to our family. Look what he's done to his own family. It would be so nice to turn the tables on him for once. Use his power to get what I want instead of the other way around.
You don't... It doesn't work that way with Alistair, sweetheart.
Oh, my God. You are going to accept his help, aren't you? God. Hello?
May I talk to Teresa, please?
Alistair. Why are you calling my daughter?
I really don't think that's any of your business, Pilar.
My daughter wants nothing to do with you. If she gave you that impression, it was a mistake.
If I were you, I'd check that out with her.
In the meantime, would you please tell her that I sent over a little surprise for her? It's for our date tonight.
Never. My daughter will never go on a date with you. Do you hear me? Never.
I saved your sorry little life in Vegas. And again, at the wharf, when that creep Spike was trying to shoot us. And at the cannery. And you express your thanks to me by having my father, my half-brother, and me thrown into jail?
I didn't have anything to do with that. Maybe my grandfather...
Your grandfather, whom you seem to have wrapped around your little finger. Besides, isn't it the Crane way to blame the father for the son's mistakes and vice versa? If your grandfather's behind this, then you're just as guilty. You're nothing but a spoiled, rotten little princess.
How dare you? You are the one who almost got me killed down on the wharf. And as far as Las Vegas goes, I wish none of it ever happened. Especially meaning you.
Hey.
So you better have some good news for me this time, Joey.
I do, boss. Take a gander at this.
Where'd you get this?
Just came over the computer. Seems like the guy we're after just got arrested in some small East Coast town called Harmony.
Harmony, huh? Yeah. Well, get someone over there right now. I mean, I'll bet you 10 to 1 the girl's with him in the same vicinity. The sooner we get rid of those two, the better.
Whoa, 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 whoa. First you clip me with a stone, then you punch me? Anything else you want to get out of your system, maybe? I don't know, before we,
I wish. I mean, I wish all you cranes would take a long walk off a short pier. I wish none of you had ever been born.
Huh.
Louise.
No one beats Alistair at his game. No one, Teresa.
You'll burn in hell, old man.
Alistair deserves to die for what he's done to Sheridan.
What if she tried to hurt herself?
Sleeping pills.